So the Lunchly launch went well. If you don't have an internet connection or, you know, eyes.
That's what I'm talking about. Cheers. Delicious.
Yeah, we could, and maybe should, unrelease this. YouTubers, they release some slop, but this might be on another level. This product launch has basically acted like a spark and set everything alight. It has made 3 millionaires just lose their minds at Reddit and social media. If I ever make it, then I am just going to check Reddit every day and see what people say about me. Sounds like a good way to, you know, live life.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money.
Now, the dislike ratio on this video is getting worse by the hour. Even when I took this screenshot, it still kind of speaks for itself. And KSI, he maybe crashed out the hardest, so we will look at that video. But it weren't even just him. Even Logan Paul made a video.
Crackers? This is what you're mad about?
I didn't realise there were 6 crackers in the box. You'd find more crackers in the average Sidemen video. I mean, these are the levels we're at here.
You fucking sick little fucking freak. Do you know that? Do you know how empty you are inside?
But yeah, these guys will have full PR teams just working 24 hours a day to try and come up with a response. And even with that in mind, these are the things they're coming out with.
We can take shelf space and market share from a company that is not producing the best product that they can be doing in terms of what is in it. That is a win to us.
Listen, the cigarette market, you know, it's a big market, but the big players, they've been lacking recently. With that in mind, we're going to bring out the Prime cigarette, now with 5% less carcinogenic tar. We're also probably going to throw in some electrolytes, because we all need more electrolytes.
Turkey stack 'em. 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
Not only is it cardboard, you actually get less cardboard. Yeah, in all seriousness, the problem that people have here are that they're reinforcing like this fucked up market. I mean, Lunchables are a thing, right? But it's not the paragon of health. You guys have unmatched influence and, you know, enough money. You could have shifted the whole paradigm, but instead, you know, you cashed in. Doesn't even make them villains necessarily, but you can understand why people are disappointed. These guys have a direct line into the brains of the youth, so you can understand why they might be held to a higher standard than corporations. You know what though? Credit where credit's due. At least they don't have like a history of scams and rug pulls.
Keep investigating since it might come out in 2024. Alright, so we've seen both sides. We've seen Copperzilla's side. We've also seen Logan's side. From what the public, or what the vibe is that Logan basically messed up. He is sorry. And I think it shows with him deleting both, you know, the impulsive and his first video. And he's going to try and just make things right.
Yeah, Logan Paul then sued Coffeezilla, so yeah, you can maybe say he made it right. Granted, he made it right for himself, but you know what? They all count. By the way, Logan Paul isn't the only one that's done this. I mean, KSI has done it to a lesser degree, but they all count. Again, a clip came out recently of KSI talking about a Sidemen project they were proposing. You'll never guess what it was. You've got about a second to guess.
Has there ever been something that's gone so far down the line and then last minute you've got, this just isn't going to work, we need to sack this? NFTs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This was KSI in his KSI crypto era.
Now, the craziest thing about this is someone, presumably KSI and his team, well, they have gone to crazy lengths to suppress this clip. It weren't even just that they deleted the clip, they actually went into the full length podcast and scrubbed it. And who could know why? It's not like he's had a crypto related controversy in the past.
Remember when KSI posted this? All of a sudden, my XCAD bag is looking juicy again. Hodl Gang then proceeded to dump $850,000 worth of XCAD over the following days from his wallet address.
You can go watch the full video on Coffeezilla's channel. It is pretty conclusive, to be fair. But luckily for anybody stupid enough to invest in that, you know, Vikkstar did step in. Is the alpha dog, man. I would expect nothing less.
JJ thought it was the best idea, and then the other guys were like unsure, and I was like, I will not let this happen. So I had to like do a detailed breakdown of every reason why I thought it was a bad idea. Because I was like, I want to kill this dead now because I do not want there to be a Sidemen NFT.
Yeah.
I do not ever want to make millions of dollars at the direct expense of fans getting nothing for it.
So yeah, shout out Vikkstar, you know, maybe he should get knowledge, strength and integrity tattooed on his body. But yeah, we are now going to look at the video that KSI made responding to all the criticism. Should have maybe stayed in the drafts, but he has done the work for us basically. So you know what, I'm not going to complain.
JJ's cooked, bro. And then there's a tweet from Jacksepticeye. You mess with DanTDM, you mess with YouTube. I mean, that's cringe.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore.
So yeah, for context, the reaction to Lunchly releasing has been pretty unanimous across social media, and DanTDM, as you probably know, made a tweet about it, and basically everybody got behind it. KSI basically responded to it himself, and this is really where the breakdown began.
DanTDM response to JJ and Logan's new announcement. There we go. Here's the context we need. So, obviously released Lunchly, and DanTDM replied. This is what he had to say.
What happened to YouTubers, man?
Yeah, I won't lie, and this could be a breakdown.
How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better! Do better!
Now, in fairness, it is a pretty good tactic, really. In the future, I'm not even going to think of things I say. I am just going to repeat what people say in a funny voice.
At this point, his fans imploded. Self-combustion occurred on Twitter.
Oh, well, Dan only did this once. He's only made a video once about sweeties to his audience, so you're wrong.
I mean, he still did it, but sure. If you just type in DanTDM sweets, there's countless of videos of him eating sweets, promoting sweets to his audience, but cool.
So yeah, his main response was that DanTDM has sold toys and sweets in the past. I don't think a one-time brand deal is equivalent to $1 billion corporation, but fair enough. The criticism, though, does also go beyond DanTDM. Even in another world where you did actually bring up a good point against Dan, it is not just him saying this. If you own DanTDM, doesn't mean you're exonerated.
Well, DanTDM doesn't actually own the sweets, okay? You own Lunchly, so it's not the same.
Okay, cool. Where was the same energy when Ryan Trahan released sweets? Where was the same energy when FaZe Rog released sweets? Now, I'm not throwing them under the bus.
I mean, you are kind of throwing them under the bus.
Because I tried both of their sweets, and it's fantastic. It's actually one of the best, sweets I've had in a long time, especially American sweets.
Yeah, I think we can all tell he didn't try that shit. He didn't. And again, saying that other people have done similar things and gotten away with it, it doesn't exonerate you. I don't think their marketing campaigns even touched your marketing campaigns. So obviously, with that in mind, you're going to get more heat anyway.
People just hate us. People just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay?
Yeah, he's done some stuff.
They hate Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he's done some stuff.
And they hate me.
Yeah, you've done some stuff.
I'm a corporate sellout, but, Ryan Trahan is fine. FaZe Rog is fine. The Sidemen are fine, even though I'm in the Sidemen. But as soon as I have a company with Jimmy and Logan Paul, shut up!
Yeah, the guy is on a mission to drag everybody down with him. It's a weird tactic, and again, it doesn't address the actual criticisms. But this video is a hard watch. Genuinely, about 50% of the runtime is him just laughing.
You're fucking sellout!
There's no pun there.
He might genuinely have a condition, so you know what? We'll leave it there. We're now going to move on to Logan Paul, because if we haven't tortured ourselves enough so far, well, this might be the final straw.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. How does this benefit them?
Logan, come on, mate. It wasn't that funny.
I'm not seeing people going crazy towards them on Twitter. You know why? It's because people just hate us.
Now, these guys could be on laughing gas, and actually, that would probably explain a lot. That does actually also extend to the points you're about to hear, because they weren't great.
Imagine being a motherfucker who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad because we made crackers?
Logan Paul is actually the gaslight king. I should probably pledge myself to his service. The ability to lie, this charismatically, on the spot. Unbelievable, really.
I had a sports MD doctor on one of my tweets. Lie.
What lying for?
But I'm like, bro, it's not sodium. It's the 400 milligrams of electrolytes that we mentioned in the drink.
Under that criteria, my sweat probably has 400 milligrams of electrolytes in it. Don't worry though, I'm not going to try and sell that to you.
I want and always have wanted a fun lunch. I grew up on Lunchables. I'll admit that. We all have. I wouldn't sell something that I don't eat myself.
Yeah, Logan Paul actually probably eats Lunchly every day, and I've actually got proof on screen right now. The real question would be, would you feed your kid Lunchly? And really, Logan Paul, I'm going to reckon that the answer is no.
Why do kids need an energy drink in the Lunchly? Why just packed with sugar?
Prime is a better for you.
Bro, just put the Prime down for 1 second. Listen, you know what? At some level, I feel like people are venting their anger at these three YouTubers. characters, especially the way they've been acting in the last like 1 or 2 years. But at the same time, this is a awful looking product. And again, these three are basically wired into the brains of kids like nobody else on the planet. It's like I said earlier, they could have shifted the whole market and, you know, actuated some genuine positive change, but they didn't. So you're not going to jail, but you shouldn't expect people to be happy about it.
But I have a rule. If you're gonna hate on this product, try it first.
Yeah, I think I'll pass, mate.